Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. The next video was taken as part of my streaming all of the content as soon as it came out. So there will be some limited interactions of me talking with chat and stuff like that. I'll try to cut out anything that's not really relevant to the video and try to refine it down for you. But just so you know, this was taken as part of stream. I hope you enjoy. If you want to see me playing any of this live, there's a link to my Twitch channel down below. Let's get into it. I hope you enjoy. Do we still want to go for Pack Powder Incandescent Baton? I think so. But this time we'll throw on our Protectors of Demacia. So we're going to try to get Lux on the board early. We're going to try to get her to level so she can summon Garen, get him to level, and get our Galio. This should be a lot of fun. I'll trade a Bilgewater for one of my Ionia. If only. So yeah, let's go ahead and grab this here. Now, we did get all of the bonus nodes. So all of these different ones we have, other than the gemstone ones, but we don't have the 5 or 6 star. So still just a 4-star Lux. Let's grab this. I feel bad kind of not playing in here. I think let's go and try this out against Viego. Is kind of just a good general one and see how it goes. Let's go for power, see what we can get here. Creative random equipment, survive, damage granted 1/1, sparring student. These are all pretty mid. Oh look, slow but steady. That's not too bad. Let's go for Spartling. Lux is our only champion, so we're guaranteed to get her. Let's actually get rid of most of these. We want to get a cheap spell if we can. There we go. So yeah, here this will be a much better showcase. We can drop our succession for all of our mana. We get our mana refilled. And now we can drop a turn 1 Lux. We will just attack with her. We are going to bank this for our Garen. All right, let's go for our Remembrance. All right, so we can let Garen attack. They don't have any mana, so they shouldn't have any combat tricks. So this will let him get a strike off. We can let this unit hit right here. Let's drop some lasers. Got right, they are now burst. Wait, did that just go off twice? No, it sounded like it goes off twice. It's so loud. So we will... Oh, we need the unit to die. Oh, right, they said that if you don't have space in your board, it gives you 1 in hand, which is really nice. But we can also let this unit die. That would be okay. So we can attack like this. A unit will die. This one might die as well. Honestly, I mean, we do have the Prismatic Barrier if we need it. But we can attack like this. All right, so he's now leveled, which means we also get Garen. Or we get Galio. So yeah, we get Lux on the board in 1 turn. Next turn, we now get all 3 of our champions on the board. GG. Wings of War, assembly line. I think, yeah, we'll go for the assembly line. This is going to give us 3 units. Yeah, that can be okay. Support champ. So Tarek, once again, not terrible. Annie's not bad. Getting her on the board early. I actually like the Unraveled Earth. We're trying to find some cheap spells that we can play to trigger our plunder and let our Lux get on the board. And like a lot of these other ones, they require a unit. So I think we'll actually go for Ziggs. Spells chest, monastery. Monastery lets us cut a card, but you don't get to choose. Like it only gives you a selection of 3 of them, and it always gives you like your 3 best cards. I think we'll go for the spells chest. Let's go for Mistwraith. Okay, we have succession. That's great. I think we'll still try to get rid of Remembrance. We're really wanting to get our Lux here. Okay, that was close. All right, turn 1 Lux. Excellent. And yeah, we will just attack with her. We're going to save this for Garen. Although we don't have another spell. We were hoping we would draw 1 more. All right, so we won't be able to level this round. Let's drop this here so we can block some of those bigger units. All right, some of these can die, but it's actually not that big of a deal. All right, let's go for our Vanguard Sentry, or Sergeant. All right, this will level up our Lux, which gives us a Garen. Nice, he hits the board before the... Oh, that's really, really good. That is excellent. We could develop, but we don't want them to develop. So, oh my word, we're just ending. right. I mean, actually, I suppose we can put this there. I guess that's actually ending. Cataclysm's not bad. Redoubled Valor, it's pretty expensive. I don't like putting all of our resources on one unit because it's very easy for the enemy just like vengeance, that unit's gone. This is slow, so it is going to go off twice regardless, so it's not bad. Sure, this one's just a little bit more playable. All right, spells chest. This can actually be nice if we don't draw our Lux. Like, we kind of don't care about most of these, but having another Hero's Horn, that alone is pretty good. I'll probably go here for Lux. Let's go for Remitter. I guess we have Tellstone, so if we have to play that turn one, that can be okay. I think we'll still get rid of the Sergeant. Ziggs increase their odds of drawing Lux, though, so that's not bad. Okay, this isn't too bad. So we can go for a Unraveled Earth. Then we can go for Lux. Yeah, them having the Leviathan turn one, that's not great. But sure, we can attack like this. All right, so we don't have another cheap spell. That part's not necessarily great. They do have a lot of units. This would actually give us Lux spell, so that could give us Barrier. But I think let's drop the Vanguard Sergeant so we can get our 4 Demacia. That's going to be rough. That's, yeah, a lot of damage. But we can... I'm worried about some of their effects that are going to boost up their units. Yeah, I really don't want Lux to die. So we're going to take a big hit here, but we're trying to keep our units alive if we can. All right, we could go for a Remembrance. Remembrance is going to give us 2 units, and then also going to give us our Garen. So it's going to fill up our board. We'd have mana then for a 4 Demacia. Sure. 2 to all units. Not great, but oh well. All right, let's drop this here. Guess we should have used up a Final Spark. Sure, we'll kill that one. Sure, we can give this one a Scout Attack. Don't really want Garen to attack since they'll actually be able to kill him. I think let's try to attack with this, throwing most of our units at them, and then we'll still be able to get him to level with the Golden Aegis. All right, let's give him Barrier. And yeah, we'll still attack with everyone. All right, let's drop this one here. So this is ending, but we're also going to be summoning Galio, which we then could attack or rally again. Back-to-back 2 allies. Not terrible. Yeah, I think we'll go here. And yeah, I think we'll go for this. Colossal Hammer, Savage Shield. I think we'll go for the Colossal Hammer. But the biggest thing was just getting another copy of Lux. We're probably never going to play the Bomber Twins. So sure, let's get rid of that one and go for Fiora. I think let's get rid of these 2. Having a spell is nice to hold on to. Bright Seal can be pretty good against Fiora. We will drop this first. But I guess they're going to... Okay, they shouldn't be able to kill us. I think we'll attack like this. That way they're not going to have an easy unit for them to immediately challenge. Although I guess they might challenge, just try to kill Lux next round. Oh well. Let's drop this. Give them both Barrier. I think we'll bank the mana so we can drop our assembly line. Alright, so these are burst speed, so there's nothing they can do to stop this. Oh, it's so loud. Like, I have it turned down like half for you guys. It's ridiculous. They already could kill Garen, but we could use a Cataclysm. They could still protect that unit, which wouldn't be the best. It's a little risky, but I think we'll try it. I guess if we need to, we can drop a Final Spark. Yeah, I don't really want him to die, so even though we have the attack token... Actually, let's go ahead and attack like this. That will be fine. We just want Garen to survive. If some of these die... I mean, it is Fiora that's killing them, which isn't great, but... Yeah, I think it's fine. Alright, that unit's gonna have Challenger. Alright, that'll be pretty good. Again, we're ending, but we're also about to summon Galio. So this is kind of crazy. I think we'll go for Deathless just to make her a little bit harder to remove. Yes, it is kind of very much win more. Spells and skills deal double damage. Sure, our lasers can hit harder, and that's kind of all that's really going to happen. But sure. Stargazer sounds good. Let's go for Stalker. Let's go to this one. And I think even the Vanguard Sergeant, while it can be really good, we were hoping to get something else. All right, nice. We go on Unraveled Earth. We'll still try to pass. I think they'd probably play something. Yep. That is a lot. All right, turn 1 Lux. Love it. So we can attack like this. They'll probably just, yeah, block with one of those two. Like, yes, we are having an A unit die, but we just want to keep them from having too many units. All right, this one's slow, so when this goes off twice, we will actually level. I mean, technically that could kill Lux, which isn't the best. Yeah, we can go here. Because like we could potentially like laser beam it, but if they didn't play anything, we wouldn't have that opportunity. 8, that sounds really good. Let's drop that there. All right, let's give him barrier, and this will give us a rally. And we can go for a Cataclysm so we can get a strike off. Sure. We don't want to kill either of these. Also, they're not able to block. So we can attack like this. This will give us another strike off. And now we get our Galio. And you can see we get 0 cost Galio in hand. Alrighty. They have 0 mana, so they shouldn't be able to punish us for this. I guess we could have a Lux block here, to be honest. All right, GG. Nice. LOR, to be honest, same. I hope he gets added as a champion soon. The OG Lux summons the OG Lux, even if you are Lux too. Okay, if you tested it, yeah, thanks. Stargazer. So it's the first one for him. Allies have attack, grant me 1/1. If you have attack token, create a 2-cost indestructible. This one is okay, but we have 3 rerolls. Let's see if we can get something a little bit crazier. When you play a spell, you gain 1 spell mana. Copy it. Every 4th spell, captive audience. I think we can go for this for a little bit of mana back. Sure. Shared mana flow is fine. Rekindler. Okay, so we don't really need any more gold. Getting some more of these is actually not too bad. Let's go here for the champion item. So soldier. Let's get rid of these 2. All right, so no Lux, but we can try to draw her here. All right, we don't see her, so we're going to skip. All right, still not able to get her. That's unfortunate. Let's drop the Conservator. There we go. Perfect. Sure, we can attack like this. We'll get them a little bit lower. All right, this is gonna pretty much completely fill up our board, but the good thing is she levels immediately before the spells goes off, and then we get our Garen. So this will actually be pretty nice. Yeah, we're completely filled on cards. All right, this is dealing 8 damage. Let's just kill her immediately. Oh, this is actually going to be hilarious. We can let him get 2 strikes off and immediately level. The one issue is if we do that, then we're not going to have room for Galio. All right, now let's try to go for it. We're still not going to have room for Galio. That is a little sad because we're just going to have too much. I guess we can attack like this. Do we care about some of these units? Not really, but honestly, we can just, yeah, attack. It'll be fine. Because if we also killing, yeah, some of these ephemerals, then it's good. All right, so now we can drop Garen, and Galio will get summoned. Perfect. Sure, we can kill that as long as it can't attack. Lux is pretty silly, and this is a very cheesy relic. Oh, GG. This one I think has hilarious. These Yordles are, yeah, adorable. Sure, we can grab Remembrance. Let's go here for the champion item. We don't want her to cost more, but I guess we can go for Dragon's Tooth. We're at max health, which isn't too bad. Let's cut the Prodigy. We're pretty much never playing it. And let's go for Viego. We can get rid of these two, but having Lux and a spell is really good. So we can drop this, get that extra mana. We can drop Lux. And we'll probably just bank the mana, but we can at least let her attack. And yeah, we'll just end this round. All right, this generates a ton. I think let's just go for some barriers for right now. Having some more blockers or units isn't too bad. We're trying to get some slow speed spells if we can. But I guess this is good to just show what you can do even without a slow speed spell. I think let's give him barrier. All right, so he's dead. We can block some of these. Give 2 allies 3/3 this round. And we're going to summon another unit, which I don't think we have room for. Sure. Not too bad. All right, super loud laser. Attack like this. Level Garen. We get Galio. And sure, we can drop this guy right here. Let's just keep playing this. We haven't leveled Galio a single time because we're always just ending. GG. I think Lux is going to be pretty insane. All right, that was surprisingly good. And remember, this was just 4-star Lux. We did have the bonus nodes, but I am very curious on what 6-star Lux is going to be. I feel like 6-star Lux with like this relic setup is either going to be high A tier or maybe low S tier. I don't necessarily think she's going to be as crazy as like a Viego, Swain, Fiddlesticks, but this was pretty ridiculous. And we never got to the crazy point where we got Lux on the board, Garen leveled, and Galio leveled. So we're rallying at the start of every round. Galio's giving us another rally when we take damage. Like, we never even needed to get to that point because we were just ending before then every single time. And while, yes, getting like slow but steady was solid, even in that like last round, I don't think we really got any slow spells and we were still able to absolute dominate. Pretty hilarious relic, and for Lux, I think it is really good. Gives you something else to really be playing around and considering, so it's quite fun. And yeah, pretty busted for at least Lux. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, like, subscribe, always appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day.